In a world where fairways meet the airwaves, where birdies and banker collide, welcome to the show that takes you beyond the clubhouse and onto the green. This is Balls and Tees, your passport to the golfing universe, where every swing tells a story and every putt has its punchline. Get ready to step onto the lush greens and dive into the world of divots, drives, and delightful banter.
Golfers, listen up. Got a tourney? Wanna play? No more scrolling, no more searching. Golf Day Buddies on the way. Tap the app, check the list. Find the games you just can't miss. Sort by club, date, or city. Plan your next golf trip with ease. Tournaments near, far, and wide. See them all, just check inside. Hey, no stress, no more fuss. Golf Day Buddies got your back, just trust. Swing high, swing low, let's go. Find a tourney, hit the road. Map it, list it, sort it right. Golf Day Buddy makes it tight. Plan your day, get on par. Find your course, it ain't far. Golf Day Buddies here to play. Get your clubs, let's golf today. One-click map.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of Balls and Tees. This is the one and only Tony Tone, the magician, the boy with a lot of flair. I am as classic as they come. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to grow a mallet on my head because I've had enough. It's winter time approaching and I need to make sure that my head is warm. Next to me here is Mr. Hardes van der Merwe. And if you don't know Hardes, please, I can tell you something. You've not been involved in golf in South Africa because this man is one of the anchors of golf in Gauteng, particularly.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Hardes, how are you, sir?
Very well, and you?
All good, thank you. Thank you for
Thanks,
meeting
Tony.
me. And yeah, let's get into the crux of the matter. I mean, you've been in this space for quite some time. You understand a lot more about golf than myself.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think it would only be fair that you explain to our audience exactly who you are, how far you come along with golf, and what's happening in your space, what we'll be talking about today.
Okay. My name is Hardes van der Merwe. I used to work for Central Gauteng Golf Union. But 6 years ago, I had a stroke.
Yeah.
So I had to do something else. And that's why I started the Golf Day Buddy.
All right.
And that's it.
Awesome. And I mean, it's a catchy name, Golf Day Buddy. What is Golf Day Buddy?
Golf Day Buddy, it actually helps people to look for tournaments.
Okay.
If you want to go on the app, you go on the app and you look for tournaments, wherever you want to look, wherever you want to play.
All right, 100%. Now, I believe that we will definitely be getting more into detail about Golf Buddy,
Golf Day Buddy.
Golf Day Buddy, Golf Day Buddy, GDB.
Yeah, that's it. That's our short name, basically.
100%. So we'll definitely get into more detail about Golf Day Buddy, and then yeah, let's just take a walk and then discuss it as we move along.
No problem. Thanks, eh?
Awesome stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one and only Tony Tone. We're still out here at Ramsar Country Club, and I am joined by Hardes van der Merwe here, and we'll be talking about Golf Buddy.
Golf Day Buddy.
Golf Day Buddy. Why do I keep twisting the words? But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you something about Golf Day Buddy. I've tried it out, and it is a beautiful application. Hardes will be giving us a bit more detail about Golf Day Buddy and letting us know exactly what led him to actually developing the app and where does he see the app moving forward. Hardes, over to you. I mean, you're the brain behind this beautiful app, and I tried it yesterday.
Easy, yeah.
And I have to say I'm impressed. The minute it finished downloading, I opened the app. It didn't ask me for anything. The only thing that it showed me was the tabs at the bottom to say events, golf course, and about us. And the minute you click, it actually shows you all the events across South Africa.
Exactly.
So, I mean, you gave me a highlight to say the reason you actually thought of the app mainly was because your kids were playing golf.
Yeah.
And you had to travel to different places, some golf courses that you didn't know, and it was frustrating you to actually go and try to browse certain things on the internet, right? But I mean, apart from that, obviously, as an individual who has played golf, as an individual who has been involved in the golfing society within South Africa, there must have been more to the drive to say no. Things need to change. We need to
Exactly,
we need to see a different side of golf. We need to make sure that everyone, whether playing or not playing, they are involved in the sport and they find it easy to actually locate golf courses as well as find events. So before I go too much into detail, I'm gonna leave it to you. You can give us a background of the app. You can tell us anything about the app.
Okay, sharp. Okay, basically because my children want to play golf, and sometimes I had to look for golf tournaments wherever they are.
Yeah.
I had to go to each of the websites. Got to look for the website. It was one of a hell of a job.
Yeah.
You got to do it all over. Register on a website before you can get the information.
Hundreds.
Because this app goes directly to the website. Go inside. You basically register.
Oh yeah.
And you play the game.
Oh. So sorry about that. Okay. So you can basically, if I get what you're saying, you can basically select whichever golf club or golf course on the app, and then when you click on it, it locates the actual website.
Locate the actual website.
Oh, okay, that's cool. And I mean, in terms of that, it actually reduces the amount of time that people spend.
That's why I did
the
it.
internet.
That's why I actually started that way app. Because previously, sometimes our children actually missed the tournaments.
Oh, yeah.
That was the biggest problem. And they couldn't enter the tournament.
Yeah.
But they can go on a, we'll call it a waiting list.
Oh, yeah.
But you got to go there in the morning, and I hope you're going to be playing. That's a problem.
Jeez. That's hectic.
It's hectic, yeah.
That's really hectic. Now, let's talk about your app in particular, right? The development of this app. I mean, for someone who's not been in the environment of developing,
of course,
right? How strenuous was it for you, or if I can ask you, the team around it, who did you involve in this thing, and how did you know that this can definitely work?
Well, basically, Morne back from Cape Town. He worked for Circuit Bikes.
Oh yeah.
He's my person writing the app.
Oh, okay.
He's the only guy I'm asking for help.
Two guys,
and that's it.
Wow.
Took a long time.
No, I can imagine, because
took 12 months basically
to develop.
We're still developing stuff because app it evolves every month.
100%.
Somebody says, "What about this? What about that?" And you basically do that.
No, 100%. And I mean, in the 12 months, I believe that it was intense, physically, mentally, financially, and I mean, like you said, it's only two individuals working on this. You'll get your own frustrations. Morne would be frustrated as well with you to say, how this I can't do, this I can't do.
Because I don't know what he can do.
Yeah.
I also asked him about this. He said, we can't do it. That's it. It just says it, and that's it.
100%. And I mean, with him in Cape Town, I mean, it must have been a challenge, and you're down here in Gauteng.
We'll on Skype.
Okay.
But Skype's ending the end of the month, so I don't know what we're going to do. We're basically going to work on Teams there.
Oh, okay. And I mean, now just to ask you, in terms of, I mean, from a resource point of view, I mean, you're starting an app. It's something that's virtual, something digital.
Of course, yeah.
Right. So, from a physical resources point of view, I would presume that it required less resources. But I would say, from a research point of view, how much research do you actually need to do on this before you take the first step?
Well, I had to look. I had to go to all the websites as well. I've had to do interviews there and check what's happening.
Okay.
Because like Golf RSA, you can go on the tournaments as well.
Oh yeah.
But they got a lot of things on the basic website. They got the handicap to HNA data.
Yeah.
Can check everything there as well.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get involved with that side. I only want to do My app goes directly to their website.
All right.
That's it. Yeah.
100%. So it's like a interface
Interface, basically.
between golfers or non-golfers
Yeah.
and the actual golf courses
Of course,
or
yeah.
the event organizers, right? So I'm gonna ask you a question.
No,
Obviously, this is your app. You're proud of it,
of course.
and I have to say it's a beautiful app, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful app. You must actually go and download it at the App Store. To you, what would you say are the key features or the highlights of the app?
Well, basically, the nice thing about it, it actually basically interface with your. You can do interface mapping as well.
Oh yeah,
You can check it and you can exactly see where the golf courses are.
and it actually navigates
It
you
will
there.
navigate you there.
Oh.
That's a nice thing about it.
All right. So you don't have to struggle about saying, okay, I'm going on the app, I'm going to check
Exactly.
where the golf courses are, and then go back to maps
No, of course.
to navigate.
But directly goes to maps. You press the button, it goes there.
Oh,
Explains to you which road to go as well.
that's beautiful. Now, the one thing that people are always concerned about, especially with cybersecurity worldwide, right?
Yeah.
It has been a huge concern where people's information gets lost or stolen or sold,
Yeah.
right? And this is one of the questions that people actually raise with every single
Yeah.
application or website. What key measures do you take along with Mornay to say this is how we're going to protect this information, and these are the security updates? How often do you do those things? Because people get comfort in understanding, okay, regardless how many times I'm actually
Yeah.
on the app, my information is protected.
We don't take any information. That's the best thing about it, because if you take information, you can get involved with Poppy Act.
Yeah.
That's where the problem starts.
Mhm.
So we don't take any information.
Mhm.
The app is there for anybody to use.
Awesome.
That's a nice thing about it.
No, I really like that. And if
You
there's
see, yesterday you didn't ask you any question. You just entered and that's it.
and I have to say, even on your phone, it's user friendly because it doesn't consume any space.
Yeah, that's what you wanted to do.
The download happened so quick, and it just said open the app. When
Yeah.
I opened the app, I could navigate. I could actually see golf days
Of course, yeah.
taking places at different golf courses.
We actually organize that as well. That's a new thing we basically brought in.
Oh yeah,
Because there's social games where people want to play over weekends.
hundreds.
That's why we put it in there. The people, they list their thing for free. The tournament for free.
Oh yeah.
They can list it for free.
What?
That's a nice thing about it.
Hey, yo. Now, I don't want to ask this question. I'm going to reveal your trade
Please
secret.
ask it then. Ask it then.
No, I think the biggest thing would be saying, okay, if it is free,
Yeah.
no registrations, no sign-ins, from a business point of view, because I believe every business runs on bottom line,
Of course, yeah.
right? Hence why I said I don't want to ask this question, because I don't want people to steal your trade secrets.
Yeah.
I don't want you to give away the keys to say this is how I actually generate my income from this
Yeah.
app. So I'm gonna leave it there. But now, the one thing that I'm very much interested in, Hardest, right? There's so many applications, like we spoke earlier.
I know, yeah.
There's so many applications, whether it's in golf, in cycling, in
I
soccer,
know, yeah.
right? And a lot of people are taking up more sports because people want to stay healthy, they
course,
want to
yeah.
keep fit, right? As a golfer myself, as somebody who's played golf yourself as well, and well, I'm psychotic about golf. I love golf so much. I just want to find out, like, maybe I'm giving you an idea for the future.
Let's
To
look
say,
at it.
okay, if somebody is playing golf and they're doing cycling, would you at any point in time think of integrating other sports into it?
We're all looking at it. We are exploring that stuff. With paddling these days, it's getting very busy.
It's getting very
Paddling is a very, very big sport as well.
yeah.
We're
So
looking at it. We're exploring that avenues basically as
Yeah.
well.
no, 100%. And I mean, obviously, there's other features that you guys are working on in the background.
Yeah.
There's other avenues that you guys are exploring. But for someone, let's say, a tourist coming through to South Africa, first time, never seen any golf courses in South
Yeah.
Africa. The only thing that they did was just try to Google
No.
over the internet, right? And let's say this person comes in today and he says, I want to start, I want to enjoy myself,
No, of course, yeah.
right? What would you say to that individual, most particularly related to Golf Day Buddy? what would you say to that person to say, listen, this is the way to go? This is how would you sell Golf Day Buddy to them, if I can ask?
Okay, you tell the person, listen here, are you playing golf?
Yeah.
First of all, what sport do you do? We want to try and integrate all the sports there on it, basically. But if you play golf, there's a golf courses. Look at it.
Yeah.
It's free.
Hundreds. And speaking of which, I mean, like I said, tourists. People would look into lodges, resorts, and hotels. Obviously, we with that bearing that in mind, is it something that you guys would like to also incorporate to say, okay,
that's going to be our next step?
Oh my God,
accommodation.
I think I just got a job.
When you actually travel down to Cape Town, you don't know where to stay.
Hundreds.
You're looking for a place close to a golf course. We're going to integrate that as well.
Hundreds. I don't know. Maybe I think, guys, maybe I should quit being the host of this podcast and come closer to Hardest, because it seems that our minds are aligned. We're thinking of the same thing. But if anything that I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is that please go try out the app, Golf Day Buddy, App Store, Apple. What do they call the Apple?
We're busy with Apple.
Okay. It's just on Android at the moment, but go try it out and please give us feedback, give us reviews, because in order for us and for Hardest to help you make sure that you navigate easily within the golfing space, we need to understand what is it that you need as golfers and make sure that we provide it to you. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, as you heard it from the man himself, Hardest van der Merwe, this app is going to revolutionize the whole golfing space. So make sure that you download it. And as I said, your feedback is valued, because what Hardest is doing, I believe, is not just for himself, but it's to make your lives easier as golfers, whether you're social golfers, whether you're professional golfers, whether you're people who actually want to come and watch the game. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I will call this a wrap and say all the big ups to you, Hardest. I have to give you a heads up. Big ups to you and your team. And please, I'm looking more to seeing more developments on your app.
Of course, we are.
I don't want to say I'm going to use it. I'm going to abuse that app, because I want to make sure that I don't miss out on any golf days. I don't miss out on any professional, whether it's Sunshine Tour, whether it's Golf RSA tournaments. I don't want to miss out on anything. I want to catch everything live and engage with as many golfers as possible. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, share the app with your friends as well who do not play golf, because I believe that as a united nation, we'll be able to create a bigger community of golf and make sure that the sport grows in South Africa and holistically throughout the world. Big ups. Tony Tone, the magician, signing out.
Golfers, listen up. Got a tourney? Wanna play? No more scrolling, no more searching. Golf Day Buddies on the way. Tap the app, check the list, find the games you just can't miss. Sort by club, date, or city. Plan your next golf trip with ease. Tournaments near, far, and wide. See them all, just check inside. Hey, no stress, no more fuss. Golf Day Buddies got your back, just trust. Swing high, swing low, let's go. Find a tourney, hit the road. Map it, list it, sort it right. Golf Day Buddy makes it tight. Plan your day, get on par. Find your course, it ain't far. Golf Day Buddies here to play. Get your clubs, let's golf today. One-click map.
In a world where fairways meet the airwaves, where birdies and banker collide, welcome to the show that takes you beyond the clubhouse and onto the green. This is Balls and Tees, your passport to the golfing universe, where every swing tells a story and every putt has its punchline. Get ready to step onto the lush greens and dive into the world of divots, drives, and delightful banter.